We're here with Royals outside hitter Katie Landazuri, the all-time kills leader now for Hope International after the conclusion of her senior season. Katie, we want to congratulate you on obviously that record. You are also the single match kills leader with 30 against William Jessup once upon a time, and you've helped your senior teammates and the rest of your squad to one of the best records under Coach Walker ever, and your first postseason appearance as a program since the program used to play in the National Christian Colleges Association instead of the NAIA. So we want to congratulate you first on all of that. As the outside hitter, you're pretty heavily featured in an offense, obviously, in a volleyball rotation. So your success does help drive the team's success. But how much do you focus on this record, especially kind of in the later stages of your career when it becomes a real possibility? You're not coming in, obviously, as a freshman looking to break it, but towards the end of your career, you can look at your numbers, you can look at the record, you can think to yourself, this is something I could do. How much down the stretch was this in your mind?
I actually tried not to focus a whole lot on the record. For me personally, my team's success was more important than my own personal success. So in knowing that and knowing that I couldn't be anywhere without my team, it was really important for me to make sure that the team was doing as good as they could possibly do in order to get me to a place where I could even break the record. So I didn't focus a whole lot on it personally, besides when it was like a week away and I was like, okay, so this is actually a thing.
Well, as we talked about, the team's success kind of goes with your success, especially with your performance at the pin. In addition to your personal success coming in this senior season, you also have the best team performance. Does it mean more for those to kind of come together in the same season as opposed to maybe having a really good team year one year and then perhaps breaking the record the next? Is it more meaningful that they happen at the same time, kind of as your career comes to an end here at Hope?
Of course, yeah. I definitely wouldn't be where I was today if it wasn't for the other outsides or the other players in general just pushing me to be where I was. So in a sense, like I said, like I couldn't be here without them, and so it coming together and really forming the ending year of my volleyball career as such a successful thing, like it was really special to be a part of that and be together.
You mentioned the effect of other players on your performance. Your setter for the last two seasons, Jessie, what role do you think she had in your success, both as a team and with the record now belonging to you? Because it seems like, the last two seasons that she's here, you're named All-GSAC twice. Your production certainly went up in your senior season in terms of percentages and in pure volume. Your junior year was the best you've ever had here for us. What role do you think she played?
Having Jessie recruited here was definitely a game changer. Having a seasoned setter on a team really changes how everything kind of flows on the court, and it just gives more options and gives the other team more of a struggle in terms of facing against us when she has such like depth to the game that she knows and everything. So definitely having her here, I couldn't have done it without a setter like that, and she was amazing in this program. So.
You worked with Coach Walker the entire time, obviously. She's been here. She recruited you. What role do you think she had in this development from your freshman season to now? How has she really helped develop you as a player?
Jessica has been kind of a rock in this whole 5 years that I've had here. We've definitely been through a lot, both on and off the court, so having her just always constantly here and constantly believing in me, especially coming in as a freshman as an undersized outside hitter, her taking a chance on me and then kind of placing a program and building a program with her by my side has been an awesome ride, and I can't wait to see like what she does with the program after I'm gone. But with these underclassmen, I have no doubt that it's going to be growing as much as it's been growing since I've been here. So.
You mentioned some challenges on and off the court. You have gone through your share of injuries here at Hope. In some ways now as a senior, it seems like that experience, the recovery, the added year after the medical hardship really made you more of a well-rounded player by your senior season. What experience, if any, did you take away from from that injury recovery process?
Definitely it was hard to be an outside hitter and then have shoulder surgery and then come back and be such a big part of the offense. But I think injuries definitely take a toll on your mental side of the game, which is even bigger than I think the physical. And if you can come back from an injury as any college athlete and still be a part of a team and still be involved and still just win games, then it's amazing. And I think it definitely shaped me as the mental player that I am, as well as the physical player, because it definitely went from hitting every ball to widening my span, and so it helped me in the end. So it was good.
And of course, I do have to ask you, you break the record against Westmont. You know going in that you have a really good chance to do it, and it's at home in front of what was one of our largest crowds this season. Everyone is literally chanting your name as we're counting down from 8 to 7 to 6 and so on, and you break it, and even though your team doesn't end up winning that particular set, the crowd was obviously really, really into it that afternoon. What emotionally for you did that do in terms of being able to break it at home and instead of doing it on the road and having it kind of be a byline in an article?
It definitely made it an unforgettable experience. I was surrounded by not only my team, but my friends and family and past teammates from Hope that came back and watched me break it. And it was just comforting to know that, like, even outside of my volleyball career, I had people that would always be there for me and always watch and supported me in everything that I did. So it was definitely a moment I'll never forget because of the people that were there, and being at home just made it 10 times better. So.
All right, well, thank you for your time. We appreciate the chance to chat with you here, and it's been a great experience to watch you grow as a player on the court and off. Thank you for all the contributions you've made to the program.